Hello everyone and welcome to a new video, and today we're playing standard ladder with IZZET machines. And just like we said, our machines are Skitterbeam Battalion, which is a 9 mana 4/4. When it enters the battlefield, you make 2 more of these. So it's pretty much 9 mana, 3 4/4s with Trample and Haste. So that's 12 damage. It's a lot of damage. Then we got 3 Cityscape Leveler, 8 mana, 8/8 Trample with Unearth 8. And when you cast this spell or it attacks, you destroy up to 1 target non-land permanent and the opponent makes a Power Stone. So this is our top end, our big machines that we're trying to cast to win the game. To help us do that, we got the Mightstone and Weakstone, which ramps us for 2 mana, alongside drawing 2 cards or killing a creature, which is pretty good. So we run 4 of those. And then we run Stern Lesson, which says draw 2, discard a card, make a Power Stone, which also ramps us, which is perfect. Fable of the Mirror Breaker makes a token that creates treasures, so it kind of also ramps us while filtering our hand as well and creating Kiki Jiki for later really explosive turns. Brotherhood's End, just trying to control the board early. You know, we don't have that much early board presence, so we need 3 board wipes in the main. We play 3 Abrades as removal spells, 4 counter spells, 1 Essence Scatter, 2 Make Disappear, and 1 Negate, and then 4 Reckoner Bankbuster for value and some early drop. This can also kind of ramp us in the late game when we make a treasure after activating it 3 times. So yeah, guys, this is the deck. And as for the mana base, it's just good old IZZET mana base. We got some islands, Otawara, Sokenzan, Shivan Reef, Stormcarved. We play a couple Xander's Lounges here, and we get to play 4 Fields of Ruin. For our sideboard, we got some removal spells with Strangle and Voltage Surge. We got another board wipe in Brotherhood's End. Got 4 Thran Spiders in case we need to block early. This is a 3 mana 2/4 reach, so it's great for that, and it ramps us at the same time. And then we got some more counter spells with Spell Pierce and Disdainful Strokes for the control mirrors or for a big value like Invoke Despair decks or Shieldred decks, you know, stuff like that. And then we got Unlicensed Hearse to hate on the graveyard, and we got Saheeli's for extra value as well. So yeah, guys, this is the deck, and you're about to see it perform, so stick with me. I'll see you in the matches in 1 second. We're playing first, which is great. We got 3 lands, couple early drops here, and a couple monsters, so we definitely keep. Having to or being able to curve out Bankbuster into Mirror Breaker is exactly where we want to be with this deck. We don't have much early game, but this is one. Okay, opponent take away our Bankbuster. Kind of rude from our opponent. Seems like they're on mono black. And they have their own Bankbuster. Okay, so we get to play our Fable. Let's see if the opponent kills the token. They might not, which would be really helpful for us. Misery's Shadow. Huh. Well, that's kind of annoying because it makes it harder for us to attack. So let's think about this. Is there anything we want to discard here? Maybe not. I do like being able to hit land drops, drawing some cards, and eventually having these. We could discard Leveler, I guess, because we can unearth it back. Okay, let's discard the Leveler. Okay, Mightstone is actually great. A good draw there. So now we could attack, and if they block, we get to Mightstone them with the treasure, or we could just play Bankbuster and activate to draw a card. And next turn we play the Mightstone and kill this anyway and don't sacrifice our token. That actually seems a little better for us. Let's just play Bankbuster and activate to draw a card. Opponent's got a Soaring, that's fine. So now they can't activate their Misery's Shadow. They got a 2/3 though. That is all things we can handle. Let's draw a card. Okay, so as it stands, we're gonna do Mightstone, Weakstone, kill the 2/3, and attack the Soaring. Then they have to choose if they want to keep their Soaring or their Death Shadow. Not Death Shadow, but Misery's Shadow. Oh, they actually got to crew, right? So we can't really attack anymore. I mean, we could attack with our Bankbuster, but we can draw a card with it, so let's not do that. Let's just pass again, I think. The next turn we got 7 mana. To draw 1 land, we can unearth this Leveler. It's pretty good. Let's go with no attacks. Opponent gets a Trespasser with their Soaring. We're up to 5 mana, so we got the rest, sure. I was thinking that they could have Invoke Despair this turn, but apparently they don't, which is good. So they just play Trespasser, sure. Okay, there goes our Leveler, unfortunately. I just draw a card. See if we can find another monster. Oh, there we go. That's perfect. So we get to level away what? What do we want to destroy here? I guess we could just destroy the Soaring. That seems fine. Okay, there we go. And now I think we just pass. Could attack with this to make sure we get to cast 3 4/4s next turn, but just gonna sacrifice this into a Trespasser, so that doesn't seem great. Next turn we got other good plays like just Stern Lesson and copy the Cityscape Leveler, attack with 2 of those, destroy a bunch of stuff. Pretty powerful anyway. We don't really need to sack our own board. So in case they got Invoke Despair, that's fine. We would get to sack the token instead of one of our actually relevant creatures. So if the opponent does not have removal for the Leveler, they're in trouble. They're like in really big trouble. So we're gonna copy it now. Now we just get to destroy a bunch of stuff. Yeah, let's do it like this. And now we just destroy Bankbuster and Misery's Shadow. Opponent casually takes 16 down to 2. And we're just gonna pass, leave our Negate up. I don't think there's anything the opponent could have here that actually gets him back. But let's see. Okay, opponent just conceded, so we got game 1 in the bag. Let's see if we can get another one. Against Mono Black. So they got Soaring. They got a bunch of discard, and I think we have to assume they got Shieldred and Invoke Despairs in their Mono Black deck, so let's bring in Strokes. And actually get rid of Negate. Do we need Spell Pierce as well? Not sure what we would like to cut, to be honest. It didn't seem like they were super aggressive into the board. They were more focused on playing discard, it seems, with Duress and Dread Fuge, so I don't think we need to bring in the spiders. But I think having a couple counter spells is fine. Or a couple more counter spells, I mean. I don't think there's any creature besides Shieldred that we really need to Essence Scatter. And we already got 2 strokes for that. I guess you can cut the Scatter. Let's try it like this. Just change our counter spells up a little bit. Play some strokes instead of Negate and Scatter. Should be okay. Okay, so 3 lands, Abrade, Brotherhood, Xander, Counterspell, and Mightstone. I guess we keep this. Looking pretty good. Let's see if the opponent has this card. 2. So they can take anything from our hand. Let's see what they go with. Okay, they take the Counterspell that we just brought in from our sideboard. So I'm going to assume they don't have a Bankbuster here, otherwise they would have taken the Abrade. Opponent just passes. So will we. Hopefully next turn we get to play our Fable. Ah, another discard. So I guess they're gonna take the Fable now. Have to assume. Yes, that makes sense. And we draw a Bankbuster, which is actually a good draw here. Opponent's up to 4. If they have Shieldred here is a little annoying. Because we don't get to kill it this turn, only in the next one. But he only got a Bankbuster. That's better for us. That we can Abrade next turn. Ooh, opponent takes the Abrade. So let's start by activating, see what we draw. Another Bankbuster, okay. In that case, I guess we play Sokenzan and another one. I wanted to draw first to decide which land to play. Okay, opponent just draws a card. They do the same play as we did. They missed the land. So what do we do now? I guess we could just play Xander's Lounge and pass. Activate both the Bankbusters probably. Like a pretty fine play here. The opponent has an Invoke Despair or something. You can try to draw one card or letting it resolve to see if we find a counter spell. But they just go for the draw. And there's a Liliana. So actually let's draw a card here. See if we can find a counter spell for Lily. And we don't, so we just let it resolve. And I guess we'll both discard a card. Let's draw a card first. And oh, I think we have to discard Leveler. So Lilith's up to 4, so we can't kill it with Brotherhood's End right now. We can just play Mightstone and Weakstone so that we guarantee to have Leveler mana next turn. Guess I'll just do... actually... No, we have a better play here. We just draw a card with Bankbuster, make a token, this one, and kill Lily. Yeah, so this seems a billion times better, actually. I almost missed this line. Now what? I guess now we just pass, leave up Stern Lesson. It's fine. Okay, opponent draws more cards. And they find a nurse. Ah, that's actually annoying. Because it exiles our leveler from the graveyard. Okay. Let's just draw 2. I guess we get to discard a land. And now we got 6, 7, 8, 9 mana with this, which means it's big monster time. Go Skitterbeams. And we also get to crew a Bankbuster and hit them for 16 here. A lot of damage out of nowhere. I'll put us down to 4. Hopefully we get to kill them next turn. And that's GG's. Easy peasy. Let's get it. I can. But we are on the draw this time. And we have 2 lands into Bankbuster. A bunch of big stuff. Brotherhood's End and Mightstone. So let's try it out. Guess we got the turn 2 Bankbuster. Hopefully it pans out. So Fable's a great draw. Now we just need to find one more land. Opponent also has his own Bankbuster here. So we could just wait in Brotherhood's End next turn, but since we already got the Fable, I don't think we want to do that. Probably just want to cast Fable next turn. Opponent just might do the same, but they just pass, okay. So we're gonna play Fable. They have a counter. Do. Okay, so at least they don't get to activate their Bankbuster. And hopefully we get to find a land here. Ooh, opponent might be looking for lands as well. If they were, they just found it. Do they have an Abrade as well? Oh, wow. Kind of rough for us. And we don't find a land, so we could Brotherhood's End away that, but I think we got a Stern Lesson and try to find lands. Okay, that's good. Well, let's get rid of one of those. Play an island. Next turn we got to play Mightstone. In case they play Shieldred or something this turn. Opponent's got another Bankbuster. We find a Fable. So let's think about this. 5, 6, 7, 8. If we play Mightstone, Weakstone, we get to play Cityscape Leveler next turn. Seems pretty good to me. But actually, now that they got 2 Bankbusters, don't we just want to Brotherhood's End? It is a lot of value right now. We do lose our own Power Stone. And we don't get to play Fable. Choices. Okay, let's just draw some cards. Let's draw some cards in ramp. That seems fine. The next turn we get to do Skitterbeam Battalion. That's 3 4/4s. Opponent just passes. Do we want to Brotherhood's End now? We could. Get rid of Bankbusters and the treasure token that this one is going to make. Like their hand is not great. We really just need to kill that one though, so let's Leveler and destroy that one. That can still draw a bunch of cards. Does the opponent found or have a counterspell? Like they did not. But they have removal. They have an Abrade, okay. Abrade's kind of annoying there, but at least they use their treasure token. And now we get to unearth the Leveler anyway. For oh, never mind. This was not great for us right now. So the opponent milled away 2 lands, kept the other card, now they're gonna hit us for 5. Fine. That's 15. If they want to play something like a Fable here, they do. I guess in this case, just Brotherhood's End away their all board, or all their creatures. Seems pretty decent. But also just hit them for 12. Just kind of funny. Put them down to 5. Okay, I like that, I guess. Yeah, put us down to 5. Or I guess they could jump to go down to 7. Not sure if they want to do that though. And now they've got to figure out a way to deal with our board. But we got another battalion in hand, so we got to deal with our board and deal with the next Skitterbeam somehow. So they need to leave up a counterspell as well. Invoke Despair, that's kind of fine. As long as we're not dead. 4, 7, 8, 9, 10. Guess we're not dead yet. Oh, I guess we're dead to a Shieldred actually. But they don't have enough mana right now. If they were to play Shieldred Crew, attack us for 10, and then Shieldred finishes off with the draw trigger. But it seems like they don't have it, at least for right now. Let's see if they have it now. I mean, this attack kinda seems like they needed the treasure to cast something, so let's see. They might still have a Shieldred, which is slightly annoying. Oh, they don't have it. In that case, how do we do this? We could just play another Skitterbeam. But if that gets countered, it's a little awkward. So I guess we could Brotherhood's End, deal 3 damage. And now they're gonna crew their Bankbuster, but we can just abrade that away. Or actually don't even need to abrade that away, because that has already 3 damage on it. So we can trample for 7 here. That's lethal. Yeah, GG's. Full interaction there with the damage already on the creature and the trample. So against this deck, we definitely want Strokes and maybe Spell Pierce as well for the Fables and the early Bankbusters. I guess you should bring in Saheeli's as well for more value. And I guess that's it. And what do we get rid of? I guess 1 Brotherhood's End. And then we gotta cut like maybe a Skitterbeam and what else? What else can we cut here? Maybe a Mightstone and a Bankbuster maybe? I don't want to cut the Bankbuster though. I don't think we can cut Fable, Stern Lesson, or Bankbuster. Maybe we shouldn't even cut the Mightstone. But I think we gotta cut 1 to bring in Saheeli. So let's just gotta make these appear, I guess. Or maybe make these appears more versatile than Negate. For the early game that we're trying to hold on. Should be able to win the long game most of the times against Grixis. Let's do it like this. I mean, this hand is a little weird because we don't get to cast Bankbuster on 2. We got 2 tap lands. But I guess we can still keep. We are on a draw. We could draw an untap land. There we go. Opponent's got Bankbuster. We got Bankbuster. Let's see if they start activating right now, or if they got any other plays like a Fable here. Siphon Insight. Oh, so it seems like they were looking for lands, and they did found one of ours. Guess this turn we can just play a tap land and activate the Bankbuster. Opponent kept just 2 lands, it seems. Is kinda greedy there on the play, especially. Now they try to Siphon Insight away again. If they find another land, probably. And they did. Okay, opponent. Also find a land. So now we get to play another Bankbuster. Activate. Our hand is pretty good. Next turn we got the ramp. Wow, it seems like the opponent's really lucking out on these Siphon Insights and Bankbuster activations because they're always finding lands that they need. It's fine. Let's just draw a card. Find a Stroke and then a Abrade. Interesting. So we need to kill this Goblin Shaman, I think. And we might as well just use Mightstone and Weakstone to do it, because it also lets us activate one of our Bankbusters. Let's kill that. And do we want to hit them for 4 here? I guess we just might. Let's draw a card. Through. And hit them. Bonus down to 13. 13's already pretty low, considering that we can hit them for 12 with Battalion out of nowhere. They discard Despair and Bankbuster. And they found a land. Again. Opponent upgrades away a Bankbuster, okay. Currently they don't care about Mightstone and Weakstone. We got 6, 7, 8, 9 mana. I guess you just Leveler here though. And do we destroy Bankbuster or Fable? Guess we destroy Bankbuster for now. Fable's not a problem at this very second, and if we don't destroy Bankbuster, they get to activate it this turn and the following. So at least, like this, we're taking away a little value away from them. And we can worry about Fable next turn. Earthtie, okay. I wonder if they counter the ability, actually, and let us have the 8/8. No, they countered the 8/8. Okay. So we get to hit them for 4 again. And it's down to 8. They got an Appraiser. What do we want to do here? So we could just try the Skitterbeam, but if they have a counter spell, it's kind of bad. So we could take a more safe route, I guess, and just go like crew attack. They double block, we Abrade one of these. Play Bankbuster and Stern Lesson. That seems a little better, actually. Okay, gonna just float some mana and takes 4. Okay. Don't mind that. Now we can just kill Reflection. They negate down to 2. Do we want to Stern Lesson in response? Let's do it. If we find a counterspell. And we don't. Okay, that resolves, that's fine. So now we just play another Bankbuster. And pass the turn. We still have our Stroke up in case they got Shieldred or Invoke Despair. But it's down to 2 and they got 3 Pain Lands. So they pretty much, if they want to use red mana, it costs us life. Razor Lash, sure. That is kind of fine. Opponent Abrade's a Bankbuster. He only got 3 mana left, so we're not gonna stroke anything, so we might as well draw a card. Opponent's down to 1. They can't use their Pain Lands anymore for colored mana. They just attack us for 1. Or not for 1, with 1 creature, I mean. They attack us for 3. And they make a copy of Appraiser. Okay. Huh. How do we do this now? Guess we could do Skitterbeam just as 3 2/2s. That is also lethal. Right now, they only got 2 blockers. Let's try to do that. Let's just go Skitterbeam, small version, and it instantly resolved, so we just win. GG's opponent. G to the G's. Okay, and we finally find another opponent, Mr. Zadriel, number 274 on the ladder. And we have a pretty hand here. Look at this. Good old 7-lander. So majestic. I guess we gotta mold this. Now we got 2 lands. Couple stern lessons, so if we find another land, we're Gucci here. Keep this. Godfather Al, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are you, my man? Oh, opponent's missing lands? Sad. Let's go streamer of the year. Next year, we're gonna be streamer of the year for sure. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Discard 1 leveler. So opponent's missing a billion land drops. Okay. Gotta make this appear this. Don't really want them to grab lands. Keep hitting our land drops. We got a Bankbuster, that's fine. How much mana do we got here? 5, 6, 7. If we can find an untapped land, we do. We can discard as Abrade. As we actually just get to Cityscape Leveler. Destroy the Bankbuster. Boom. Let's go. Oh, opponent's got Lauren. It's kind of cool. Do we want to just Cityscape away the Lauren? I don't think we really need to. I guess I can just play both the Bankbusters, try to start drawing some cards. Actually trying to find a little bit more value here. Threats. Opponent eventually gets to find their lands. Let's bring back a Leveler and let's try the Iganjo. Get rid of that before they actually get more value. Pick them for 8. And pass the turn. Going commando. It smashed the Ava or though. How do you come up with this? Oh man, I love you. Let's draw a card. You are a rhyming god, you. Eminem should be careful. Okay, let's turn lesson and actually try to find a big monster here. Once again, we don't. Patch. Okay. I guess we just unearth another Leveler. Get rid of Wedding Announcement. Opponent's down to 4. Opponent's drawing a billion cards here. Hopefully we get to find a Skitterbeam Battalion to kill the opponent though. Another Bankbuster. I guess we start with Stern Lesson once again. Okay, let's attack them for 4. So they have to start chumping here. And then we get to draw a couple cards with Mightstone, Weakstone. Oh my god, dude. So many lands. Okay. A Bankbuster. Pass the turn. So we're almost halfway through our deck. There are 31 cards left. There are still 4 Skitterbeam Battalions in our deck. Hopefully we can find one soon. Opponent attacks us for 3. They get to draw a card with Wedding Announcement. And now we get to draw a card with Bankbuster. On Skitterbeam. Not yet. Oh my god. Let's draw a card. Brotherhood's End. Draw a card. Cityscape Leveler. Well, I guess that's a card. At least. Let's get rid of Wedding Announcement. And then we get to crew a Bankbuster. And we get to attack the opponent. And actually Abrade the Lauren before they can block. If this is lethal. We got Wandering Emperor. It's not lethal. The exile or Bankbuster. Okay. Kill the Lauren. Give us a draw. Sure. Now we could just Brotherhood send away the Spirit Companion and the Wandering Emperor. I think it's fine. We got so many lands. So many lands. Another Emperor to exile the Leveler, okay. And then Wedding Announcement. I guess you can start with drawing a card. Mightstone, Weakstone. Now we get to crew this. Kill the token and the Emperor. Or we could try to draw another card. Try to find a Skitterbeam actually. I'm going for the Skitterbeam here. I mean, we drew so many cards already. Can't be that far away. Oh my god. We still have a billion mana. Let's cycle this one too. Jesus, okay. So at this point, I'm just hoping the opponent does not have Farewells in their deck. The four Skitterbeam Battalions are in the bottom 20 cards of our deck. Kind of unfortunate. Lay down arms, sure. Still, oh my god, still no battalion? I mean, we should find it with the Fables now, I'm pretty sure. Maybe not? Ah, there we go. One Skitterbeam Battalion. Right on time. Right on time, guys. Never doubted. This is lethal. GG's! What a game! I can't believe the opponent survived for so long, to be honest. Woo! Okay. Against mono white, what do we want from our sideboard? I guess Strokes and Spell Pierce are pretty good. Probably want Saheeli's as well. We need Thran Spider. I think we need Thran Spider in this matchup. Thran Spider is here for the most aggressive decks so that we can have an early blocker. I guess the 7-mana ability could be useful in this matchup though. Being able to dig for our artifacts would be nice. But not sure if we'll have the space for it in the deck. Not even sure if we can play Spell Pierce, unfortunately. I guess you could try like this. Seems pretty fine. Let's go like this. Compromise on the card draw a little bit to play a couple of Saheelis instead. Oh wow. It's a really weird hand, especially because the opponent's playing mono white, so it might be hard to activate this Field of Ruins and find a mountain. Let's mold this. Seems fine. Okay, opponent's got a Bankbuster, we're just gonna Abrade that immediately, or they can draw any cards. I'll do that again. Okay, so no value from the Bankbusters to our opponent. We got a wedding announcement. We want to get rid of this Reliquary right now. I don't think so. Or do we? Maybe we do. We're gonna have to get rid of it eventually, so since this turn we got nothing to do, let's just do it. Just maximize our mana value there. Opponent does nothing and misses a land too. I guess you can just Mightstone, Weakstone, draw some cards. You could also just destroy one of the tokens, but I guess that's not really valuable here. Or you can have better value, I think. So they got a Wandering Emperor. That's okay. We can Cityscape Leveler away the Emperor next turn. And we would like to find a Brotherhood's End now. Let's just level away the Emperor. Sanctuary Warden, that's annoying. So, what do we do here? We can attack and destroy the +1/+1. We can also just make some Skitterbeams, but Skitterbeams don't get to attack through the Warden. We would really like to find a Brotherhood's End. But yeah, I guess we just attack with Leveler, destroy Wedding Festivities, and play 3/4/4s to block their ground creatures. I guess this kind of makes it so that they also can't attack with their Sanctuary Warden, otherwise they might die on the backswing. I'm just gonna play it like this. Event is event. Stream is always an event, 100%. Dude, it's not like you're even using easy words to rhyme with. Oh god. Rep God. Godfather, actually rep God. Okay, so the opponent does not attack. I guess we can turn lesson now, see what we find. Find a negate. play Saheeli, we don't get to leave up Negate, so I don't like that. So if we attack all here, what happens? We have 8, 16, 20 trample damage. They got 5, 9, 10, 12. So they take 8 if they block with everything. It's not the best. Guess we still got to attack with this, and we might just... We could kill a samurai, or we could take away the shield counter on this. I guess we take away the shield counter. Okay, opponent's down to 4. Let's pass, leave up Negate. And there we go. This should be game. Good old Negate for the win. Easy peasy, guys. Easy peasy. And yeah, the deck's actually great, so make sure to try it out. Make sure to try it out.